Well, look, let's be honest. Rondo was the best fit for the Clippers. They still need a starting point guard. That is still the only thing that's really holding back the Clippers, I think. And what's setting them apart is they need a facilitator. They need someone out there. We saw what Phil was able to do with um, getting Rondo where he needed to be, making him more efficient of a player by strengthening his fundamentals and improving his shooting. Phil is very important. Phil Handy knows the game. So if you give in to working with Phil, you can only get better. So for Rondo, you saw the improvement. We showed you this all season long with Rondo. Now, the fact that Rondo kept getting injured, that was always his problem, is that he wasn't durable for a full season. But you still haven't answered your problem. You need a point guard. You need someone that could facilitate. Pat Bev is great, but Pat Bev's going to get in foul trouble. And you're going to need him. So, and down the stretch of games, they wouldn't even play Pat Bev, and that was disturbing to me when he needs to be on the court because he's a difference maker. So, that's just the way I look at it. And if you think about it, who could they get? People say, oh, they should have got Chris Paul. At that much? Russell Westbrook, too expensive. You only need a point guard, so that would alleviate Kawhi having to bring the ball up, or Paul George. Shamet, I understand Shamet is a good guy coming off the wing and off curls and things like that, but Shamet is not gonna be able to run the point. And if you think Reggie Jackson is gonna run the point, God help you. It's a lot of pieces that the Clippers really need. I think they're two pieces away. They're one piece from the bench. I think they need another backup small forward who could play three positions, like Mo Harkless. That I really didn't like giving up Morris for Harkless. I thought that was a very bad deal, and it turned out to be, um, but unfair to Morris. He had to play a role that he hadn't played in a while, and he thought he was just gonna come in and shoot some threes, but it's like it's a different, the game got to come to you. They're not gonna give you the ball in rhythm. It's not when you was in Boston. It's a different type of game, and it's slim pickings out there for point guards because they need somebody who could facilitate but still know how to get his own basket. Now, a lot of people think, oh, they're going to get Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo is not going to work because of money. He would have to agree to less money. Then you got to worry about his durability. So what's next? John Wall. Too much money. See, all these point guards are making an astronomical lot of cash because of these super inflated contracts, which indeed puts them in a great situation if you're them. But for everybody else in the world, it's a bad deal. It's a really bad deal. So I've tried to make everyone aware of things that is transpiring and moving around them. You understand? As far as this game of basketball, hip hop, boxing, whatever. So don't forget to hit the like button when you come in here. And all the people that has worked very hard around there, people was giving me information just to be giving it to me. You know, just sitting back talking basketball. Now, everyone thinking now LeBron has added all these pieces. This is a championship. How many times have you seen people add pieces and it led to a championship? It's very rare. Oh, the Lakers already got it won. And it's an old motto and an old saying, that's why they play the game. Because LeBron has had a stacked deck for years. And he just got one pandemic championship from having a stacked deck. So we'll have to see how this one plays out. Now, no one's going to say Trez is trash because he did a move that, that would resemble somebody who's soft. But he's going to be taking his flaws over to LeBron. And I'm glad. Because now they get to see what the whole rest of the world already knew about Trez. That guy has problems. And if you're not careful, it could derail your team. So we're going to see how LeBron deals with it. Trez is still in LA. But when Trez isn't happy, we're going to see how the Laker fans respond. When Trez is having a game that's not considerably great, and things are not going well, and Trez is worried, looking at the score all the time, ain't getting the ball this much, we don't see that. But meanwhile, try to think of the position the Clippers are in. Because the Clippers they assumed that they were getting Rondo. They really did. They thought they had the Rondo deal in the bag. All for it to fall by the wayside. No Rondo. Now you got Shamet gone. You got all these players gone. You got no Rondo. What are you going to do? What are you going to do now? I'm removing the tape off of this table I bought. Because it's glass. They really taped it down. Thanks to everybody who supported my Cash App today. A lot of you guys came through. I appreciate that. For those who need to know my Cash App, it's Carceno, Karceno. Thanks for the support. I appreciate the love and support. And we will be doing a StreamYard today for the Mike Tyson. Yeah, Tyson Roy Jones. The weigh-in went down. I know everybody was all into it. So we'll go ahead and get that knocked out. And we'll get your expert opinions on how you think the fight is going to go. Anyhow, anyway, I'm out. Be blessed. Take care of each other. I'm going to put 4 videos up here so y'all can watch it. Enjoy your day. Subscribe to the page if it's your first time here. And I'm out.